Have you ever washed your face and felt something shift? Not just on your skin, but in your mood, your mind, your energy. What if that wasn't just water? What if there's an ancient practice, so simple you'd overlook it, yet powerful enough to reset your entire field? Cultures across the world, long before soap, skincare, or science, used one substance as a sacred cleanser: salt. From Egyptian priests to Japanese monks, from Roman soldiers to desert shamans, salt wasn't just seasoning, it was purification. Greater than where salt flows, energy follows. 1. Salt as an energetic conductor. Salt is more than sodium chloride. It holds charge. It absorbs frequencies. It binds and neutralizes negative ions. That's why it preserves food. It disinfects wounds. And it was once traded as currency, worth more than gold. Energetically, salt has long been known to absorb stagnant or toxic energy, clear auric residue from others' influence, restore clarity to the mental field. And the face? It's the gateway. 2. The face as a portal. In ancient Taoist and Ayurvedic systems, the face wasn't just cosmetic. It was a map of your organs, emotions, and subtle energies. The forehead held your third eye. The cheeks reflected lungs and grief. The jaw mirrored willpower and anger. So cleansing the face was never just about dirt. It was a ritual to reset the self, to break the loop, to wash away not just the physical, but the energetic mask you wear. 3. Why this practice matters today. In a world saturated with EMFs, emotional overload, digital overstimulation, and psychic residue, your face absorbs everything. It reflects stress screens, micro-reactions, unspoken tension. And without reset, that charge builds, distorts, sticks. But the moment salt touches your skin, something ancient awakens. The memory of water, the intelligence of minerals, the cleansing ritual older than language. In the next part, we'll explore exactly how to do this ritual, why salt water affects your electromagnetic field, and what shifts you can expect, immediately and over time. But for now, ask yourself, if my face is the mirror of my inner world, what am I carrying there that isn't mine? Now that you understand why this ritual matters, let's make it real. Because this isn't just about putting salt on your face. It's about creating a sacred moment, a space where energy, intention, and matter meet. 1. What you need. A small bowl of warm water, preferably spring or filtered. A pinch of natural salt, sea salt or Himalayan pink, never iodized. A quiet space, 5 to 10 minutes without distraction. Your intention. Yes, your intention is part of the toolkit, because salt cleans the body, but intention clears the field. 2. How to perform the ritual. Preparation. Sit quietly. Place your hands over the bowl. Breathe deeply and say silently or aloud, greater than, may this water cleanse what I no longer carry. May this salt release what is not mine. May this face remember who I truly am. Stir gently with your fingers. Let the minerals dissolve. 2. The wash. Dip both hands. Close your eyes. Then, with slow circular motion, begin to wash your face from forehead down to jaw. Focus especially on the center of your brow, third eye, under the eyes, emotional tension, around the mouth, truth and expression, the release. As you wash, breathe out tension. Visualize stress, clutter, and energetic debris falling away, like dust in water. You can repeat the motion 2 to 3 times. Let water drip naturally. Pat dry with a clean cloth, preferably cotton. 3. When to do it. This ritual is most effective at the end of the day to clear accumulated static, after intense social interaction, after emotional overwhelm, before meditation or sleep, or any time you feel off without knowing why. If done regularly, even just 2 to 3 times a week, you'll begin to notice lighter energy, clearer thoughts, reduced emotional heaviness, better sleep, increased presence. It's not just skin deep, it's soul deep. In the next part, we'll explore how water and salt affect your electromagnetic field and why this practice has measurable effects on emotion, clarity, and intuition. But for now, try it. Close the screens, heat the water, dip your hands, and feel how ancient your body becomes when it's finally seen. You felt it, noticed it. The heaviness after too many people, the mental fog after too much noise, the subtle sense that something stuck is following you. This isn't imagination, it's energy residue. And salt water, it's nature's reset button. 1. Your body is electric. Every cell in your body holds a charge. Your brain fires with electrical pulses. Your heart creates an electromagnetic field that can be measured feet beyond your body. You're not just flesh and bone. You're circuitry. You're current. So when your energy is overloaded, blocked, or drained, it's not just emotional. It's electromagnetic imbalance. Salt, as a natural conductor, doesn't just interact with this field. It rebalances it. 2. Salt's ionic power. When dissolved in warm water, salt releases ions, tiny charged particles that bind to negative energy clusters, disrupt stagnant patterns, restore flow in energetic meridians. This is why salt lamps cleanse room energy. Salt baths reduce psychic fatigue. Salt scrubs are used before rituals in indigenous cultures. And when applied to the face, a high sensitivity zone filled with meridian points and nerve endings, the effect is immediate. People report a sudden calm, emotional release, a feeling of lightness, sharper focus, and intuition. 3. The skin-mind connection. The skin is the largest organ, and your face is the most exposed part, constantly processing environmental input. Your nervous system and skin share embryonic origins. That means touching the face isn't just surface contact, it's neurosensory activation. When salt water touches your skin, it stimulates parasympathetic nerves, rest mode. It neutralizes excess cortisol, stress hormone, and it resets your default setting from fight-flight to calm clarity. It's why after washing with salt, people say, "I feel like myself again," because that's what the ritual restores, your signal under the static. And if you're just discovering these ancient tools, or remembering them from somewhere deeper, hit subscribe. Tap the bell, because we're not just building a channel, we're reviving a memory, one ritual at a time. In the next part, we'll explore the spiritual symbolism of salt across cultures and why every ancient mystic, from the deserts to the temples, used salt not as a luxury, but as a key. But before that, go look in the mirror and ask, if this face reflects everything I carry, what would it look like clean of the world? Salt has been sprinkled, buried, offered, thrown, and prayed over for thousands of years, not because it was tasty, but because it was sacred. Wherever there were humans and spirit, there was salt. 1. Salt in sacred traditions. In Judaism, salt seals covenants and is used on ritual bread to represent purification. In Christianity, it symbolizes wisdom, preservation, and incorruptibility. In Islamic tradition, salt is said to repel evil and is used before important meals or practices. In Shinto, Japan, salt is sprinkled at entrances to cleanse negative spirits. In African spiritual systems, salt is used to bind oaths, clear hexes, and anchor spiritual boundaries. In Native American practices, salt is sometimes placed around ritual space as a protective circle. Why? Because salt is a natural boundary keeper. It doesn't burn, it doesn't rot, it doesn't spoil. It's the opposite of decay. It's order in mineral form. 2. Salt as a bridge between worlds. The ancients didn't just see salt as matter. They saw it as memory, a substance that had touched earth, sea, sun, and time. To wash your face with salt water was to reconnect with the elements, honor your physical temple, prepare your being for clarity, presence, and protection. In other words, salt wasn't just spiritual, it was pre-spiritual, the step before prayer. 3. The ritual face wash as ancestral code. When you wash your face with salt, you're not just refreshing, you're realigning. You're echoing movements made by high priests in Thebes, healers in the Andes, seers in forgotten monasteries, and your own ancestors who washed away the invisible before stepping into the sacred. And the act is always the same. Hands in water, eyes closed, skin touched, energy released, because the face carries everything we pretend to be, and the ritual reveals everything we truly are. In the next part, we'll explore how to turn this ritual into a gateway, a daily reset that trains your energy, primes your mind, and sets the tone for every interaction. But before that, close your eyes, dip your hands, feel the silence behind the gesture, then ask, if every ancient culture honored salt as sacred, why have I treated it like seasoning? You don't need a temple, you don't need a guru, you don't even need an hour. You just need a bowl, a pinch of salt, and a few minutes of intentional presence. Because that's all it takes to reset your energy, every single day. 1. Start or end your day with the ritual morning reset. Before you check your phone, before the world pulls at your mind. Step into the bathroom, look yourself in the eye, and say, greater than, let me begin this day clean, in body, mind, and energy. Then wash with warm salt water. Feel your face awaken. Notice what leaves you. You'll start your day not from reactivity, but from alignment. Evening discharge. After the chaos. After the calls, the faces, the emotions you absorbed. Come back to your space. Wash. Let the day drip off your skin. Say, greater than, I release what I carried. I return to center. Let sleep find you light. Let dreams move freely. Let your spirit reset. 2. Build a sensory anchor. Use the ritual to train your nervous system. Every time you perform it, breathe a certain way. Use the same bowl, light the same candle, or play soft tones. Why? Because repetition creates association. Soon your body will know, greater than, this moment means release. This act means return. It becomes more than cleansing. It becomes signal coding for your subconscious. 3. Make it sacred, even in silence. You don't have to speak. You don't have to chant. But treat the moment like it matters. Because every time you wash with salt, you tell your nervous system, your energy field, and your deeper self, I choose to come back. I choose clarity over noise. I choose presence. And presence rewires everything. Your reactions, your posture, your ability to feel what's really going on. All from 5 minutes. All from salt. In the next part, the final piece, we'll leave you with a question you've never asked. A question that can't be unfelt once it's been spoken. But before that, tonight, before you sleep, try it. And when you look in the mirror, ask, what energy did I just return to myself? By simply choosing to let the rest go. You've seen the science. You've felt the ritual. You've remembered what your ancestors always knew. That cleansing is not just physical. It's a choice to come back to your natural frequency, to peel off the noise, to return to center, to see your real face again. 1. This is more than a face. Wash. It's a recalibration, a reminder, a reset. Every time you mix warm water and natural salt, you're not just creating a solution, you're creating a signal. To your nervous system, stand down. You're safe to your energy field. Clear the interference. Reboot the flow. To your spirit, come home. We're listening now, and that's the power, not in the salt, but in the intention behind the touch. 2. You carry the ritual. Now, no one needs to know you're doing it. There's no ceremony, no chant, no priest, just hands, water, salt, and the decision to remember yourself. You carry the doorway, and the key, and the voice that says, greater than I no longer wear the energy of what I'm not. 3. What happens next is up to you. Will you do it once and forget? Will you ignore the stillness that follows? Will you let the noise return tomorrow? Or will you begin again? Not for the ritual, but for the presence it brings. Because in a world drowning in filters, noise, and distraction, the person who simply cleans their field becomes magnetic, clear, centered, unshakable. And that's who you are beneath the static. Now I leave you with one final question. If the only thing standing between you and clarity was 5 minutes with salt and intention, why haven't you already started?